Hello, this is Chef Scott, and I'm continuing our education for camp teaching artists and assistant training. And I have another form I want to share with you guys. You should have gotten a copy of this as well. This is our registration form. Now let me explain how this works. When we do parks and recreation centers, and we're going to have a program there, camp, class, workshop, whatever. We have to have certain permissions when we deal with minor kids. It just covers us legally. Through the recreation center, registration and pre-registration happens. However, our requirements are not satisfied by the Parks and Recreation legal registration process. What we actually have to do is we have to collect the supply fees. It's not fair that our actual costs for supplies would come out of a fee that the Parks and Recreation sends us. So that enables us to have specific contact with parents or guardians of each of these kids that we serve. And it is necessary that on the first day of the first program, honestly, we can't have kids just dropped off at 7 in the morning, the parents go to work, and then parents will meet us in the afternoon. That's not going to cut it. We have to have every parent or guardian must come see us at the beginning of the first day of every program. If it's a week-long or a 4-day or a 3-day program, we need to have them fill out this form. Number one, I want to show you that this is the area where we collect the supply fee. We write it right on their registration form. Kids' names right here, or the child. Sometimes a family of 3 might show up, or 4 might show up. Well, we go ahead and we list it here. We also capture their birth dates. Hey, that's cool. If somebody's got a birth date, we want to do something really special for them as often as we can. Sometimes we'll send them raffle tickets. Sometimes we'll send them items to just thank them for being in our program, special recipes, tips. We're going to do something special for whoever's birthday it is. And then we actually get if they're repeat students or not. Oh, this is fun. We get a lot of repeat students, and we're very humbled and honestly grateful for that. That the kids want to continue with us in a different program. Man, that's nice. We want to notify the parents that we're actually talking about sensitive information with the kids. They need to know that we're talking about health issues and how the body works. And some parents and some religions don't want their kids to know certain things. So we got to make sure we get their permission. We also get a thing where we gather some health information. Number one, we get information on this sheet where there's the insurance information in case the child gets hurt. We need to be able to know where to send the child. We need to know who to call. We need to know the doctor's name. That's for our school form. Now for the camps, we just need the parents and an emergency number, and then we'll have them direct us. If not, then we have to act on our own initiative within the rules of the Parks and Recreation Center that we're at. We also tell the parents that we're going to do pictures and videos, and we need to have a release so that we can use them. If we have a parent that doesn't want their child photographed, well, then that child could feel alienated if we don't handle it properly. We really need to handle that properly, or we need to dismiss them from the program and get them a refund. The other thing is a liability waiver and release. That's also this paragraph here. It basically, if the child cuts themselves and you are watching them, the child had the knife, the child made the choice to make the cut, and we need liability release where, cooking is a dangerous thing. Any sport is dangerous. A kid could break their kneecap in soccer. They could hurt themselves in tennis, baseball, basketball, whatever it is, you name it, there are accidents that happen. We've got to have a waiver. We also pick up the parent's signature, the date, any information about the child's food intolerances, any religious restrictions, or just things they're allergic to altogether. Also, we pick up any dietary restrictions And is there any reason why the child who signed up won't have a good time in our program? Now, we find from time to time that we get ADD kids, ADHD kids, and we need to make sure that the parent fills that out. If they don't, and we find that they're a problem child, we try some behavior modification. If it doesn't work, well, they're going to be let go from the program, and there are no refunds in that matter. So this form also has one last thing. How are they going to leave us? We've got to know exactly how. Who's going to pick them up? Where? This form has it right here. If we follow the instructions on each of these forms for each of our campers every session, we're going to never have a problem, which is wonderful. That's what I want. You don't want problems. I don't want problems. This will be great. So this is the letter of permission and consent that every camp, class, and workshop we have must be filled out. Thank you so much, and I'll be back with the next edition of our training.